Welcome, Americans and sleepless Europeans, I guess, too. We're going to be playing a qualifier with 220 people in 2-1-0 and right now. Playing as Modo on Modo. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. Yorion. Alright. Sure hope I'll find a red source in 4 cards. Bros, episode 6 of the Cock Rings of Power was actually pretty good. I'm happy for you. So Yorion is going to be enchantments, tribal or blue-white. Kedria Triangle could be both, but probably enchantment tribal. Probably will not keep consider for my pyromancers. Or maybe I will. Better for Meletis. What if I do keep it? Probably should have played the Stevens, but I mean I have plays for the next 2 turns. Like the bonus is to add cards to my graveyard, of course, for Krajo Cruise, but we'll see. If my opponent plays a holds a counter spell, I probably don't want to play Fable, but rather Pyromancer and consider. Creates a wall token. P hole, okay. PP poo poo hole. Come on, play Tapland, bro. What do I think of Micromancer in this list? Does not seem playable. Although, I guess you're dreaming of the Fable activations with it. Tanked pretty hard on the land. I'll just play the Fable and make them have a sensor. Seems pretty good if it resolves. Resolves, very nice. Enduring Ideal Guy is my opponent, and Enduring Ideal Guy. Not available in the format of Pioneer. So I like how this wall has a giant face of Athena. Ephara. Ephara? Is that the name? I think so. But yeah, basically I would never play Micromancer over Crackling Drakes. So that's what I think of Micromancer. I think not so based. Seems like my opponent is probably double queuing or just thinking quite hard about their moves. This morning I fell asleep during your stream because it was 5. I'm glad you're back. Yes. Are they casting March on Fable? No, they're not. Weird. They tapped their mana, then they stopped. I would like to keep Fires of Victory as a potential planeswalker. I'm glad you're alive because I have to work for a living again now. Such business. Such business, just making up emotes. Probably not tomorrow though, right? 3 mana. Narset. Well, that's a bit of a pain. It's a bit of a pain. Guess we're not discarding to Goblin Shaman token. To the, well, Fable. Probably going to Fires of Victory, the Narset lady. Why are you streaming at this hour? There's a tournament that I wanted to play in. So I'm playing in it. We'll see how it goes. I can fire it during upkeep, I could, but I can also fire it during draw step. Or rather during the start of the main phase. They have another Narset. So this is a 4-color Yorion control. I would appreciate making a land drop, so this is Transmogrify. Quite likely. Yeah, that makes sense for it to be Transmogrify deck. Grab another Narset, so I'm not really into just spending a removal spell on it. Although it lets me hit a land drop. By Fires Narset. Discard Fable Opt. Play Young Pyromancer. Make a land drop if I can. They need to almost tap out. Yeah, I think I'll get stuck if I don't kill Narset now. But I will not have a answer to this. We can do this. Hold up. Consider. Let's see if they Transmogrify and hit Agent of Treachery or something. Leyline Bonding. Alright, watch Exiling. The Young Pyromancer. I will consider. Graveyard this. Steam Vents and Steam Vents. Fair. Bros, freaking Narset. What makes you play Narset? Seems kinda rude. I put a cardboard sleeve on his head and he went all silly. Typical cats. You pranked your cat very well, Bobsy. The Wandering
He's a
Emperor.
phenomenal control player. He's a phenomenal control player.
Backslash.
I'll play another Fable. I'll shock, I guess. I might draw 2 mana removal of the opt. But yeah, I would appreciate if the Narset would just kindly go away. Disappear. To the sunset. Go Pioneer. Narset. Leyline. Finding. Birth of Melodies. The Birth of Melodies. Pioneer Search. Agent of Treachery. Solid. Oh, bro, so I need to attack with the Reflection because of the Wandering Emperor. To say humongous waste, but we play Rafts. Fanning Clarion. And of course, they transmogrify into Agent of Treachery. One of the more powerful moves in the history of Magic the Gatherings. Yes, I'll get lots of sleep. Good night. Can strangle the Wandering Emperor.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Common Kaniki W.
Do anything though. Well, I can attack with the whole next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or play top decks. This game went not amazing because of those Nars ads. So now, tapped out, no cards. Surely there is a cruise on the top of my deck. They'll transmogrify their wall to get a 0-4 Crackling Drake. True. That likely would be the outcome. But I'm really sad that I had to lose the Crackling Drake. I had no way to not lose the Crackling Drake. They might hardcast Agent. They might also steal Hall of the Storm Giants. Then go for Yorion, Blink next turn, and then steal more. I don't draw anything. Or they might play Deafening Clarion, which would be a problem. Could have played Drake into Narset. Yes, but that still taps my Fable. So my Fable's still gone. And I am down the card from the Crackling Drake. So it didn't actually accomplish anything, right? I'm confused. What kinds of cards are these? My opponent is a Transmogrify gamer. They're going to transform their Esika's Chariot into Agent of Treachery and dominate me with that play. Seems like I don't have maybe Transmogrify because I mean it seems pretty obvious to cast it if you have it. So maybe they just have some crap in their hand. Those are all gone. Okay, well they have this. Tank, best possible. Yeah, congrats, bro. Really well played. Well freaking played. Could draw bounce spell. You can then bounce the Crackling Drake too. It's kind of solid. So I think we have to... Well, I could attack with Hall. They don't have good attacks with things. I think I play Crackling Drake and I try to draw something. I can draw real good cards. Like Treasure Cruise. Treasure Cruise, I repeat. It's not too bad if they play Orion. Also lets me attack with the... Or do I want to bait them into playing Orion, or do I want to attack and make 2 treasures? Probably gonna kill this. Unfortunately, 1/4 so locks my 3 creatures. Alright, now Treasure Cruise on top. Unless Narset, then no Treasure Cruise on top. Could also draw Divide by 0. If Reflection Crackling Drake is not killed, then I have, well, Reflection Crackling Drake, which is powerful. I could also draw Fire Impulse or Alien, so there is a range on my draws. Might free my Pyromancer, exile my reflection or this. They could also Deafening Clarion at some point. Which one do you exile? Crackling Drake. Alright, let's go. Ledger. Shredder. What of those attacks? And it's 7, 6, 13. I don't think those attack. Could you copy Hall? Yes, but then I would get a tapped land. Wouldn't even be a creature. I have one card in hand, so I guess we're top decking. You get what's on the card, so you don't get a 7/7 monster. Free mana second zone, very sneaky because of the channel being cheaper. Could play Ledger Shredder. I don't realistically beat defending Clarion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still activate Hall next turn, but can't copy then. Any reason to keep Shredder in hand? I think I should play it. Maybe I would loot it if I draw another Fable, but I can't draw like immediate looting of the top. It's not possible. No, don't Clarion. Hardcast Typhoon this spot? What? That seems not so good. Can I copy Hall? Well, once again, not quite. Not quite. What if everybody attacks now? This gets blocked by this. They have Leyline Binding, I will get blown out, yeah. I don't think the Pyromancers and those attack. Seems they just don't have nothing, they just hardcast it. You don't have anything. Well, they have nothing, they don't have defending Clarion. We are making the tokens, guess, progressing. Still believe there is a treasure cruise on the top of my deck. Be silly if they top decked agent or transmogrify and they would steal my reflection. They would copy the agent every turn and I would die to that. Would be kinda not poke champion. Also don't have treasures to activate the hall, so we do need the treasure cruise at the top. But it's right there. The treasure cruise, or again the lesson card is great too, right? Just take my Drake back. And grab something. Right, probably the what's the name of the 7 mana mascot exhibition? Okay, powerful move, 3 mana, not defending Clarion, Pogyu, Sika's Chariot. That's solid. Alright, Treasure Cruise. Treasure Cruise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we can check the Drake's power. Well, we can't. Caduceus Fury is interesting. It's not Treasure Cruise though. Yeah, definitely seems winnable. Unless you Clarion. Sure. I make shark. Sure you do.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Can he slide?
Do I think the Blood Creativity deck that goes for Gearhulk and Magma Opus is any good? Probably not. Doesn't seem like it should. Okay. We have one draw step, one opportunity. Have to block with a flyer. They attack with the flyers. Hmm. I mean, top of the deck, like, you know, not down here, but I think that does not help. So many sharks. We need to block 5 sharks. Might be a bit tough. I'm afraid their meme strat of hardcasting Shark Typhoons is pretty rough. I can block 2 sharks and I need to block 5. I can block 3. Hmm. Getting pretty good with those narcissists early, making my plays very awkward. Minus 25. Yup. And divide by zeros? No. Ménage à 3. Richtardian Bout. Mystical Dispute. Rest in peace. Supreme Verdict. Yeah, Fable in their deck. Fable's pretty good in their deck. Stable Stroke against their deck. Seems okay. I probably want the Planeswalkers too. Just because I don't want much removal. I put the Planeswalker in, I have slots for 2 removals, and I have Spell Pierce Stroke. Can have Fire, so Victory. Can kill Narset. Instant, can kill like anything. Anything else? No, seems like it makes sense. Can have Abrade over Fires, so have an easier time killing the wall, but I think I'll go with Fires. We have Divide by 0, Spell Pierce and Disdainful Stroke to fight their expensive cards. I like this Disdainful Stroke of the Dimir agent, who's really clever and has the vision to see past the loss. Doesn't care about stuff. Stroked boy, well put. Well put. Pamiętaj, cholero, nie dziel przez 0. think their Shark hardcast, I guess it played out better than if they cycled it. Your modern deck is updated on the stream decker, yeah. I will be playing the creativity tomorrow on the challenge. The list that is being posted, I followed the prelim today. Slow hand, not sure if I like it. You'll not sleep? No, I will sleep after this. I mean, the sand doesn't do much. Oh, I think I'll keep. You only have 8 minutes clock left. True, but that's kind of plenty. So you're on grabbing or spellcasting. I should have a few shocks for the Shaman goblins. I think I'll go Shredder and pass. Maybe it was an aggro Crackling Drake play. I could have passed again. Well, I didn't know they would miss a land drop, so them missing a land drop ended up being really good for me. Well, would have ended up really good for me had I not let them replay the Fable. Fires and Chariot discarded, solid. Explain Mistress Lizard. I don't know, what do you mean, Johnstar? Chads, I got owned. I got owned real badly. Kurwa no. Ale jaja. Ale jaja. Guess they played around spell Pierce. They also still missed the land drop. But, well, what does that matter, right? To Fulek, proszę, nie dewastuj. Time to get mystically disputed. They only have 3, but they of course will have it. No. Cat is definitely on fire. How has divide by 0 been for you, Kaneki? Not sure. I think it's been kinda medium here, although last game I only wanted to draw it the entire time. Although it hasn't been bad this game either. I make big moves. I think we need to take on big moves. I mean, they transmogrify to steal another thing, reflection. It's kind of rough times. I copy this is less of an issue. Whoa, not what? Wow. Interesting. Narcetta. Well, shit. I want a very similar list, but expecting that divide by 0 would be too clunky. I think it's very good against exactly mono green. But there are also different decks played. Narset puts Narset, wow. Seems like they put Narset into play, into hand. Oh, we don't use it. Nice Jace wheel there. They have another Narset. Yeah, I don't have many options here. I think I only have one plausible line. Wait, my Jace didn't draw? Bugged? Huh? I guess I should keep Strangle. When it's desperately trying to find land number 4. I mean, maybe they will never do that. They put a card on top, they found the land number 4. Unlucky. Jace drew. No, Jace didn't draw. Obviously. It's possible by win this by time. It's technically possible, yeah. It says radicals are back online. They have another Narset in hand, so discarding Narset. Maybe there's another one in hand still. 5 mana. 6 mana. Tax me to 8. Transmogrify. Okay, I cast Disdainful Stroke. Pass. Bros, that's really good for me. All those are certainly draws. I think I play the land this, right? But now I have less time because I made a long turn. A lengthy turn. Alright. Need to click fast. What they're playing. A player. It's not even super great. Very nonsensical game. Bro has 2 minutes on the clock, but got to make Kiki tokens. Definitely need to make Kiki tokens. Sinjay's old 8, it is, yes. And I have 11 cards in my deck. I'm not sure if I plus Jace this turn. Maybe not. Jace ult wins next turn against Narset. Yeah, opponent should have considered when that's true. They should have done that. But they're spending way too much time on like things. They're down a minute now? Wow. Alright. The attack I need to block though. So also they transmogrify into Rurik Tar now, which is interesting. Bro, just one more Kiki. Oh yeah, attack with them. Also choose what you attack. And choose, you know, order blockers. Lol. Alright, Kansas wins the match. Somehow the clock games are just the most intense games on Modo you play, and even if they're the game one itself was, you know, stupid, but it is an 0-1 0-1 in games win. My opponent definitely mismanaged. Missed a Jace all lethal. Yeah. Should be fun and play 9 rounds going to timer. Probably not. Well, I won 1-1, I guess, because it counts as a game for me. So, too bad it doesn't show 0-1. That was game 2, yeah. My point was up a game, so they could have scooped when they were slightly ahead on clock, and we would be racing then. Like my deck can play 2-drop and pressure, so they would need to play with me, right? But kinda don't have a great plan versus Fable, opposing Fable out of a deck like this. Why did you have to make things so complicated? La la. Much incoming. Ooh, currently playing Misplaced Ginger. Misplaced Ginger. Yes, I would like to play first. Fucking hell. Why did I get Basic Mountain? Opt consider hand. Why? How did I deserve this? Oh, pierdolę. Why did you have go make things complicated? Sensations. How many people on the qualifier? Good question. 200, 200, 200, I think. I should play it. I'm already 40 seconds behind because he distracted me. Imagine having 5 cards in hand instead of 3. Right, now we have something to play towards. Do I have a cyborg guy for my creativity list? Not yet. Maybe I'll write something next week. And I pierdolę. That's tough. Alright, let's deal 3 damage and let's draw a land to cruise. I really wish you would. Well, that's a land. I really wish you would have played Fable or Liliana here into my spell pierce. It's gonna play Liliana now and make me discard my cruise. So, disaster. Disaster all around. Getting owned. Hey, good draw. Why play creature? Because he's gonna empty his hand? No, not plusing Liliana. Right. Shoulder dead. No, bro, shoulder is not even good. It's fine. I have 6. Fuck me. I've 6. I could have spell pierced that. Well, that would have been pretty good. Alright, let's not mulligan to 5 this time, hopefully. Yes, can't let him see the pierce. Be way too bad. I like Angers, I think. Don't quite like Spell Pierce as we are top decking in this matchup. And it's not great at that. Pierce is very good, I believe. You think so? I actually don't have a great plan to sideboard versus red black. I think I don't want Fiery Impulse too much, because Anger is my removal. I don't want maybe 4 Pyromancers. I guess, yeah, let's have the Pierce. You're kinda right. On the play, it makes sense to Pierce a spell every now and then. This divide is not super. I don't want to always have to play into Stomp or with my Anger of the Gods, so I sideboard randomly. Can I update Stream Decker? Please, it's updated, bro. Pretty sure it's updated. But also, Stream Decker doesn't really work. There should be a better website than Stream Decker. It's terrible. Feels good, told you. Yeah, it was very good. Here. List for deck as Improbable Alliance. No way. I did upload a new one. Where's the deck? Is it Drake's? Export. Zapisz. Upload new. Kill my shredder. Could probably delete some of these decks. True. Maybe this got pierced at this point, yeah. Nice monk. Proves. Stompage. It's a double stomp situation in this. I wish I had a spell pierce. Cruise in, cruise in. Solid. Alright, 4 tokens from the Pyromancer immediately. Nice anger. I know. Was he killing the Kiki Jiki? Sure. You missed 2 damages though. How? No, how did I miss 2 damage? I'll use Fabulous Waste. Alright, Johnstar, I don't understand what do you mean. There's no cards. I try the Modern Weather deck on Discord now. Nor do I really intend to. Notice how good Anger of the Gods is right here. It's gonna be better on the draw. But yeah, not shining right now. Ooh, Koroxa. Missing a card in the graveyard. Pierce also really shined this game. True. True he did. They are dead on board. How? If I swear if you say it's by copy hold then I'm gonna cringe. Can use Sahili to deal more damage, doesn't really matter. 7 he has to jump block. 6. Could try at least. True, I could try. Sahili is when you cast a non-creature spell, right? Yeah. I'm gonna have just one spell pierce. One extra Fury Impulse on the draw. Is he playing Bankbusters? Is it fair if I go on his Twitter and check his latest posted list? Of course it is. Displaced Gringo. Harris, Bankbuster. Yes, I want a brother. Could you copy the land with Sahili? Yes, I could copy the land. But keep in mind that it literally means that I would get a copy of a land. The Anger Pyromancer combo. I'm torn, bros. Soon I better on the draw though. Yes, you only get a tapped Hall of the Storm Giants. With all the qualities of a Hall of the Storm Giants. Keepable. There are pretty much no ways to copy an animated land and have it be animated when copied. True. Exactly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to trash talk the deck. It's kinda... It feels flawed in kinda many ways. To admit that. Push. You do have push, okay. Fable. Why did you go create another table? My flesh holds no secrets, monster. Oh, not taking anger. No respect for the anger. Right now we draw cruising. Interesting. Pass, maybe play the consider, but really. I want to anger the Fable. This also makes him not play in Manland. Oh man, what a feature match, exactly. It's definitely a feature. Castle usage, yeah. Strong, solid. Great anger. Bros, I think anger is not so good, except for killing the exactly trespasser, but is Phoenix still good to an extent? Is he not castling? He's denning, okay, sure. Den of the hamburger. The cat trespasser, maybe. I would find that kinda odd to cut it. Also, he had game 2. This is a good card. Not really. Kinda. It's not cruise. I think it's not a good card. Fires of Victory. No, not so victorious right now, I guess. Let's make another token. Can attack with the hive, but not with the den, and that's less threatening if he attacks with the hive and not the den. Nice card, lol. Yeah, it had better moments for sure. But we're just gonna draw Treasure Cruise simply. Exiles Fires of Victory. Touche. Touche, as they say. Not so good. Not so good, bros. Am I weeaboo? Sure? I don't know. Am I? Chat decides. "20 cards deep? No, I'm 19 cards deep. Please don't misrepresent the game state. Can activate Hollow the Storm Giants, but it's gonna be tapped, so it doesn't block too well. No, I picked at your top card. Solid. Stomp it, sure. Cruising? It's no cruising. It's in fact jump blocking. Unless I'm just dead. 4 mana activation of this, yeah. Should have activated the hive unless... No, not quite. I mean, maybe I stomp. Well, it's lethal with stomp now. Why late? Why can't show up earlier? I'm not gonna complain, I guess. Can target the fucking Bone Crusher Giant, bros. Nor the lands. But I'm not dead, technically. This deck. This deck, bros. I want the lens number 7. Maybe he's not gonna activate the hive. Takes time, I think. Sad dead? No, I'm not dead. Well, I am dead. Alright. Because that's menace. Yeah, there's 2 things attacking me. No over lesson, true. Misery, inadequacy, failure. The common denominator is you. Will I make any changes to my creativity list? I think not. I think I liked it as it was. It was at least a cohesive deck, and like those 2 matches kinda showed some problems with my deck. Could be that Treasure Cruise is just kind of a medium card. Bros, do you think it's possible? That Treasure Cruise is kind of medium? That is actually well balanced by the heavy delve cost. If I drew it a little bit earlier, of course it would work. If you're drawing medium cards, it is. Yeah. And it's unavoidable if you, well, unless you're drawing if you're casting it for 1 mana, you're drawing medium cards because of stuff.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Of course, the dream is to play the Young Pyro and then go like divide by 0 your play, make tokens, cantrip, cruise, maybe play Fable. Not sure. Why not Phoenix? Phoenix is not doing too well, so I did wonder about stuff, right? If you can do stuff differently. But this is gonna be the last tournament I play with this deck. I think it's not worth to divide by 0 people. We got a 4-1 A league before we joined, but I think I played against Mono Red. Mono Red seemed like a good matchup for this. You could beat Mono Red pretty easily. Thank you very much, Apodrules, for your 23 months. Maybe with Hothy Gene Divide will work. Yeah, I mean, Hothy Gene is not a card I want to play either. It sucks, right? A bit. Oh, not even good with Treasure Cruise. Fire Impulse has all the fail rate? Question mark. Not really. But yeah, Hothy Gene is not so good. Hothy Gene, even if it had the Crackling Drake text of counting the exiled cards, it wouldn't be so good. But it doesn't, so it's just really bad. What if you divide 0 by 0? You get same thing. Making the twin win con cost 5 makes digging for it during the turn a lot more realistic. Twin win con. Which one? Drake Flink. Well, it makes it cost 6. Oh, you mean, Healthy Gene? Sure. It's also possible that Crackling Drake, Casual's Fury, supposed to be playing Dig Through Time to find a combo. But there is no there's no good interaction to fill that out. But like if you wanted to like not play those 7 creatures and play more of spells interaction, there's kind of no good spells to play that would actually interact with people like you can do in modern, right, with casting counterspell on people. I don't think 2 fling is the correct amount though. Well, if you play more more drakes, sure. Divide by 0 has seemed kinda medium. Any other cards to try instead of it? I don't have any. This is a 5-0 list. Had 2 Sahili, 4 Fable. It played just 3 Fires of Victory, so it doesn't even have more 2-mana plays. So it's more 4-mana plays, the Drakes. And Sahilis instead. More Spell Pierce. It's more about the Drakling Craig combo. The Phoenix decks just play, I think, too much cantrips to be based. Oh, Seagate Restoration. How often do they cast it, you think? For Phoenix, for Crackling Drake. 2 MDFCs. What are the MDFCs? Spikefield Hazards. Jacerin Sprogidi. Can you define what are the best cards in Pioneer? Sure. Let's define it right now. Best cards in Pioneer are Unlicensers, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Portable Hole, Sky Sovereign, Liliana, Bone Crusher, Graveyard Trespasser, and in 10th place Duress. Bloodthive Harvester narrowly escaping a top 10. Hers is played in almost half of the decks. I have a theory that a split between Dig and Cruise actually optimizes the raw card advantage in addition to improved card selection, because Dig will locate under Dig or Cruise more often than Cruise. Well, assuming that's the goal, and it's not really that easy to cast the second one after you just cast one, so that's an assumption to make. What is funny in Pioneer to me is that the most popular blue card is Mystical Dispute, and then nothing, 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 and the next blue card is Kiora, and then Ethergast, and then Teferi who slows the sunset. So there's just no blue cards on this list yet. Out of the blue cards, the most popular one is Mystical Dispute, which is kinda ironic, although it's a good removal against spirits. Still don't know what the fairy does, and just read the card. You'll know. It untaps. The Staple Sphinx is bad though, since it just represents the best decks and sideboard cards. Yes, but still pretty funny, right? I do think that Dispute is played a bit too much. So you know, it's blue-white control and against blue-white Dispute is pretty good. And against spirits is pretty good, but it's not even particularly good against this. What happened to red white? Is shit? No, I don't think it's shit. You can try to play a league with it in between rounds. How much time we've got? Got a bit of time. Oh, I want to double Q. Was in the top 9. Well, it's here. It's like kind of always hang around here. We go 7 days. It's gonna be here. With Jaya Fiery Negotiator. Not fan of playing Jaya to cut off Giganta. It's a bit rough, but no, Iteration is much too good as opposed to Treasure Cruise, which is balanced. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure because you might be sarcastic, meaning that it's actually not balanced in your opinion, but it is balanced. We haven't done Guess the Game today, so you can guess the game. Any ideas as to what game is this? The iteration decks weren't even broken. Well, maybe they were. I would rather have iteration than Cruise TTT. I think so too. I think iteration was actually better than Cruise. No Fetch Cloud, Super Mario Brothers 2. If it's not Super Mario Brothers 2, then I will not do anything to you. No results found. Crystal Palaces by FromSoft. Conquest of the Crystal Palace? That is not it. Yuzong train station. And we see Japanese stations. Pokemon? No, I don't think so. Baited. It's Chinese. Might be. I don't know, it looked Japanese to me, but maybe it's Chinese. I don't actually know much. No, I guess it is Chinese, yeah. You look at this. Those are pretty small. I would love to read Chinese. You can learn. Sleeping Dogs. It was not Sleeping Dogs. It is some kind of a game where there are people with guns. Sleeping Dogs. Gra komputerowa. No idea, bros. This is not Slay the Spire. It's not Spyros. It's not Spyro. Own bone crashes might help in these mid-range games. Yeah, I guess that's true. That's what I thought about too. You can just play Bonk Crusher. A really awkward card with Treasure Cruise, as it does not end up in the graveyard, but I think it's also possible that Ledger Shredder just freaking sucks. Because it kinda does suck. Well, Yakuza is not Chinese. Super Chinese fighter, my Chinese coach. Probably not Chinese checker. Super Chinese free. What's Super Chinese free? Shredder is better in the value meta game where you want to grind. I don't know. I don't really find that to be the case. Is this one Chinese? Yes, this is, well, there is Chinese in the screenshot. I know one Chinese game, but it's not it. Genre stealth. Hitman 2. No? 2021. PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series. Hitman 3. We said Hitman 2, right? You're not a gamer? Yeah, I don't play many games actually. It is Hitman 3. Well, that would be easy. So what is this? Are you supposed to see this and think, oh yeah, it's Hitman? It's Hitman Bros. Yeah, Shadow and Pioneer is just pretty bad. I feel like. I guess in Phoenix as a discard outlet for Phoenix, if that matters to you, then yeah, but of one mind. Well, I would like to play interaction in this deck. It's just so hard. Feels like there's kind of not a lot of point to doing this. Over at black actually, because this is not like good enough to make you want to play blue. I don't know, Johnstar. Not a few spells for 4 cruise / 4 dig. Not really. Well, 16, and we had We had less than 16. Fable helps a lot, yeah. We had 13, so I guess we plus 3. Charm Gucci, is it charm? Is of one mind too bad? I think so. It's like 2-card combo. I don't think it matters. It's a bit too like impossible to play it for 1 mana, I think. To jest piesku? What about founding of the third path? I mean, it's a cruise enabler. I don't think it's a good card by itself. Even the score, the spell cost. Blue, less to cast if an opponent has drawn 4 or more cards this turn. Wow. Incredible. Price sticks is basically sorted by playability. Yeah, that's why I do that. Although then you see even the score in Cyclonic Rift high. And enhance awareness. Bros, I wish someone would enhance my awareness. I don't even know what that would mean, but yeah, not sorting by EDH rec. Something. Quicken is legal. Quicken showed up sometimes. Yeah, Ronald's Vortex is pretty cool, I agree. Not sure if it's playable, but it is pretty cool. Sensor is a 2-mana interaction card that kind of works with Treasure Cruise. Pro Necromancer should fetch Treasure Cruise through Pride of One Mind. Not quite. You're not the first one to suggest, but I don't know, bros. Frantic Inventory. Now that's a card. In a Trespasser meta though. The counter on the space 2 with Casualty. I played with it and it's does not impress. I think it's quite bad. It's not a card I want to play. You saw that play on Inverter Times. Which one? Is Impulse played anywhere? In Lotus Field a bit. Just play 3 mana free force. What's a 3 mana free for? Maybe Mordecai and Polymorph. That sounds good. It's like a dog, but also a fish. Or a dragon. Tiger Kisha becomes a dragon. Your purpose might change along with your shape, but you will serve regardless. Cool, bro. Really, like, great attitude. Nullify is pretty good. Counter target creature or aura spell. That's nice. Makes appear is kinda nice with Pyro. Yeah, but not really in practice. It's probably fine to play it. But it does not impress. Is there any ways to play Cruise in a blue-red polymorph deck but without the bad 5-color stuff? I don't know, what do you mean? There is a blue-red treasure creativity deck that tries to creativity for X2 into Worldspine Worm and the other thing. Is there any good red 2 mana removal in the format? I think Fires of Victory is decent unless you've seen the game against Ginger where I cast it for 0 damage to make a Pyro token and was pretty bad. Bone Crusher. Upgrade. Nothing too special. Twin Bolt. Unexplained disappearance. The first thing the mists chill is the mind. Victims never cry out or even murmur in surprise. Wow. You come to a river. Return target normal permanent to its owner's hand, or target creature gets +1/+0 and can be blocked. If you find a crossing, it can be blocked. How come there is no 2 mana deal 4 to a creature or planeswalker? There is a card like that, it's a sorcery though. What are you hoping to find? Not just looking at cards, making sure I know what's in Pioneer. Let's play next round. If I lose, I'll drop and go to sleep. Won the first round 0-1, then lost versus Ginger. We'll see how it goes. I remember when we wanted to make catalog a thing in Pioneer. I don't remember that. Catalog? Draw 2, discard 1 for 3 mana. Piotrek, you are my ulubiony streamer. Thanks. Like and subscribe. Twitch Prime lets you subscribe to your favorite streamers for free. And it's a great way to show support and gain access to many perks that subscribing offers, like ad-free viewing, access to the sub-only Discord, etc. I don't remember making catalog a thing in Pioneer, but you might remind me. You might try to remind me. I am curious. Curious now. Last in the PR, okay. Would one blue counter target spell with CMC 3 or less be
He's
too
a
good?
phenomenal control player.
Why not? Thank you, Kashgar, for your subscription. Very best. Shutter School. Oh, so you're playing as Belcher, it seems. Seems like. There is the Eldrazi spell, but it's just creature spell. Costs 4 or less, I think. I remember when that card was spoiled, people got excited about it for Modern because they misread it. Thinking that it actually counters any spell of that cost. It's pretty popular. Misinterpretation of the card for some reason. Missing the creature word. So play their Fable first, which puts me at a huge disadvantage. Pamiętaj cholero, nie dziel przez 0. I guess we'll top this. Miss the land drop and pierdolę, die. So bad. So Canister, important question. Is Blue-White Tron getting back into Modern thanks to Blue Burza? No. I mean, it seems pretty clear to me that a melt card that costs a total of 15 mana to get a Planeswalker, that's good, but not overwhelmingly so. It's not a modern power level combination. Am I wrong? Am I mistaken? Is it actually a combination that's suited for modern? It's not like you're spending mana in a Pinnacle Helix. Sure, but like, do they do stuff at a modern rate? Like, is that gonna play the Neutron deck? You're not. Pretty obviously. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't win this game unless I hit with a Crackling Drake, which I probably won't, as they had no opportunities to cast removal spells yet. Bro over here is thinking if I should stomp my goblin. Yes, you should. Stomp face. It's a bit odd, but maybe. Am I ready to play stickers in the next Legacy Super Qualifier? No. Probably not gonna be on Moda anyways. I can't win this game. I think neither Anger of the Gods nor the spell pierce are super actually, so it's a bit tough. It's no Anger. Well, let's maybe have the spell pierce on the play. No underscore goblin on MTGO. Yes, no underscore goblin. Mana is so rough in Pioneer at times, and then missing a land drop can make it even more punishing with the tapped lands. True. Powerbuck, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Rather, I understand what you're trying to say, but I feel like I'm missing some crucial context to your message, which does not let me understand it fully. Are you calling me a pussy, or are you just yelling it for no reason? I don't know. Bro, so you've seen the card from Alchemy that's called Oracle of the Alpha. It's 3 mana, and when it enters, it conjures the power 9 into your library. Wow. ETB, shuffle 5 lands into your deck. Nice. Well, those are Moxin. Song of Creation, bros. Is in historic. And then you have 5 Moxin in your deck. Huh? Power 9, now a defined game term. The arena alchemy things are not really defined within the rules. Perpetually is not defined within the rules, I think. Paradoxical outcome in historic, true. Grapeshot is legal in historic, true. There is an alchemy card that finds Song of Creation, right? I should button this. I have a 4-drop already. Hop. Hey, Fotsy's bug. It's curious how the Fotsy's bug happened in my draw step and not... Don't stomp me. Not anywhere else. Okay, it does feel like my deck is kinda... Just like stupidly not playing. Maybe a mistake, but I don't know. Stupidly it's not playing. Bone Crusher Giant. Thank you for the raid, Il Labirinto. Let's go Liliana minus. We need an alchemy card that starts up game of Flesh and Blood. Bro, you're so funny. So good. If I put the pathway on red, I could cast this, discard the Crackling Drake, and then untap the Relent Cruising. Let's go blank. Shatter School smashing. Well, definitely. Smash or pass? Pass. I choose pass. Go blank now, let's go. I greedily play the Fable. Oh, your own Fable. Fable. Why did you create another table? Where should the number idle? Tell roll they do you want to? Why don't you trust in why? Have you ever gotten confused in paper and tap your day-night token for mana? No, because I don't put it next to lands like this, but also I rarely play with my day-night token. But UCI, I think I'll cruise instead. Jaya, well, nice cruising. Jaya can't quite do that. Anyways, can't quite defeat the monster. Trading. I'm fine with trading here. Although I wish the second chapter of Fable happened again. I never understood why Moda puts a day night token on your opponent's board. Doesn't it always put it here? On your board? Yeah, but it's their card, sure, but it doesn't. Well, it doesn't put it on your opponent's board, it puts it on your board, like from your perspective. Like my opponent has this token on their side of the battlefield, I think. It's not a card. It's rather just a reminder. I'm not sure. I must be crazy. Jaya is better than Chandra Torch of Defiance. Yeah, I think so. Actually creates material. So it Blitz? Why doesn't it say that it's Blitz? Like you play Chandra, and what does she do? Like you plus, they take 2 damage and nothing happens, right? How much better would Fable be if we just had 3 chapters too? That would be a dredge card. Dredge card then. Yeah, my deck feels vastly less powerful than theirs. See, if Chandra got red board, I would not have a monk token. In my heavy spell deck, right? The prowess ability very strong. Kazul's Fury. El Furra. Keeping mana up, possibly for 5. I have tap lands, so I don't want to activate the non-den. I'll activate then. Is that Cult of Luna? Yes. Cult of Luna actually is playing in Warsaw, but it overlaps with no, I guess no, they're playing in Wrocław, not Warsaw, but it overlaps with the Warsaw GP that I'm going to be commentating. Can't you sack the monk to kill Fable? No, I can't. It also doesn't seem like necessarily like a good move, even if I could. I think copying the land is worth the treasure token here. Bros. If you copy a land, you get a land. Tapped land. Yes, Wandering Emperor. I mean, there's always one card per set that, or two that take up the price of the set. So it moved from Wandering Emperor, who is not a good card, into Reflection, which is a good card. Simple. Discard Croxa. Hmm. Well, it's 12 USD dollars, but not Modo. I meant Modo. Magic Online, different thing than not Magic Online. Don't worry, we're going to draw Treasure Cruise any day. The monk token from Jaya's from Jaya Juice staying strong. Hmm. Kotek, wypijebałeś moje ubrania i co teraz? Zadowolony jesteś z tego? Imagine copying the land, getting a land, casting scape shift. Yes, you can imagine that. Pretty good thing to imagine. If I'm going to draw Fires of Victory, I will drop the Tournament Bros. They plus Liliana or not? Yes, they minus. I drew Fires of Victory. But I can draw Treasure Cruise. I will drop. It is late and I am actually tired, despite thinking that I will not be tired. And I did say that I will drop if I draw that card, so well, I did. So I'll show up tomorrow. Think it's no point playing Treasure Cruise because it's just weaker than Croxa and the black cards. I'll play the Modern Challenge tomorrow with creativity. Seems pretty good. Good night, broskis. Thank you for joining me on this midnight stream. We'll play creativity too. I thought you thought the deck was really bad. Alright, let's rate Derek. Maybe he's gonna conduct an interesting rest of the stream.